Hi, this is Acting Sergeant Brian Smith, the Longmont Police Department Professional Standards Unit. LPD prides itself in policing in partnership with the people, and your call is very important to us. If you would like to share an exceptional experience you had with one of our employees, feel free to leave a detailed message with your name and phone number. If your experience did not meet your expectations, I'm here to talk to you. Please leave your name, contact information, a case number if known, and a brief synopsis. I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Brian, it's William again here. I seem to have been transferred to you after trying to get a hold of, I'm just the sergeant on the streets. But,
Please don't walk off.
It's like 2 seconds, man.
Sorry.
I'm pacing right here.
Watch this stuff, please.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Sorry.
In any event, here's what I'm trying to get at. We still have an issue with one of the officers at the King Soopers that had told me that they were given the authorization from the business owner there to act as authorized agents to remove us over. Now, just to clarify, I've been told by our dispatch that you guys are supposed to field calls in that you ask the business owner if they've told them to leave, and then if they've refused to leave. And you usually, at least according to dispatch, say that you won't send out officers if they have not actually been told to leave yet. If there's like no disturbances or anything like that. I imagine you would simply tell the business owner, hey, go ahead and just tell him to leave, and then if he doesn't, give us a call, or, stuff like that. So what I'm trying to get at here is, I don't know if they retroactively or live gave him the authorization, the business owner gave the officer there. If it was live, that sure doesn't jive well with other jurisdictions we've found where there's got to be some sort of contract trespass programs on file. It certainly doesn't jive well with the fact that Safeway over here said that, or one of the officers there said they have something on file with Safeway, a notarized document. So why would one need to have a prior authorization in one business and then you guys just kind of live do it in another business? And ultimately, what I'm trying to get at here is in other jurisdictions, like all over the place, like in the entire country, this stuff doesn't happen. Business owners are required to inform people all by themselves because that's their job. And it's not the job of police, and I can get you actual case law on this, of like Supreme Court stuff. It's very basic. The business owners and the police don't have any actual legal relationship, and the police are on public dime all the time. And so there would be, in the case law it said, little to no actual benefit that the public would have. It would be incidental at most for an officer to waste his time doing this for private businesses. And so I wonder how much taxpayer dollars are going toward you guys doing stuff for businesses on behalf of businesses. Whatever. Like I said, there are places that contract trespass programs can be put into place legally. Contrary to what I've been saying here, not contrary, but basically, let's say, for example, there is a business is closed after hours, and it's otherwise, automatically no one's supposed to be there. And if there's no trespassing sign, I've seen contract trespass programs where the pre-authorization for the officer just to tell anybody in that area after hours that it's closed and that they need to leave, because that's kind of a universal thing after hours. It's a lot easier to patrol and so forth and so on. It's specifically for the entire area, and it's for the entire time frame, and it's for everybody behind there. And so that's a little bit different. Here we're talking about live authorizations whenever some business owners willy-nilly, hey man, can you go tell them for me? No, that really doesn't jive well, man. Or even with Safeway, if you guys had such a problem with people avoiding the front, whose problem is that? Is that the business owner's problem, or is that your guys' problem? Because I'll tell you this, a cop showed up and wasted an hour talking to us. An hour of their time, because they tried to move us along without formal warning. We hadn't bought milk fast enough. We were loitering there. So, but ultimately, yeah, you guys are probably going to be in some pretty big trouble here if you continue to act as though you are allowed to spend taxpayer dollars doing private entity only things. Now, like I said before in the previous voicemail, the only thing that you guys would need to worry about is if somebody refused to leave, and that's where you get involved. And so, real quick, there's only two things that need to ever happen.
Approaching the maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
Anyways, there's two things that go on. A business owner tells somebody to leave. Very simple. If they don't tell them, then that's got to happen. That's always a level 1 consensual encounter. And then, bam, level 3. If they refuse to leave, that's where you guys get involved. There's nowhere that you need to be involved in between that all.
You have reached